here with my Tell 'em Tuesday. Yes, I'm a day late, and I stopped calling it Tell 'em Tuesday. At some point, I just was doing Tell 'em because depending on what season it is for what show, I may not be able to come on Tuesday because, you know, the show that I'm really want to report on may come on Tuesday, and typically if it comes on later on in the evening, I'm not going to make a video that same night. So, and now the game is on, and the game comes on later in the evening on Tuesdays. So yeah, I need Melanie to get a job. The housewife thing isn't working for her. She's like doing too much, you know, in Duran's career, and I need her to, you know, use her degree. Tasha Mack, you know, I was mad at her for going below the belt with Melanie, and, you know, talking about her not being able to concede. That was really below the belt. Tasha Mack's son, you know, being part of Broke Fi Broke, you know, I'm like, 40 million, I mean, if you broke after that, then you deserve to be broke. That makes no sense. So he can go on and hang out, you know, with the Broke Fi Broke folk. Yeah. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, after I watched that, I felt like I needed a drink. That episode was doing the most. When I say it, I felt like my head was spinning. You got Kim and her crazy behind self. You know, she's in the bathroom, possibly using that lipstick vibrator. You know, and her boyfriend wouldn't leave the freaking outside the bathroom. She keeps saying, "Go away, leave me alone." And he's like, "Huh? Huh?" And then he'll reply to what she said and then say, "Huh?" again. I'm like, "Oh, will you go somewhere?" Ooh, and he is, he's just creepy looking. I'm glad that they're no longer together. But that whole thing was ridiculous. Then, you know, the house guest, Cedric, showing up uninvited. I'm like, okay. Then, you know, husbands, ex-husbands, one of his mistresses working at Sir, or however you pronounce it, that drama. Then Taylor bringing her freaking who brings a psychiatrist to a party to have a session with their friends? Like, are you kidding me? That was not the time or the place. I thought that was utterly ridiculous. Then what else? I think that was the main thing. And then Kyle and Kim, like that whole, you know, crying. I'm just so tired of it. I'm just like, please. And like I said on my previous video, I guess because I'm not close to my siblings, because I'm the oldest and there's such a big age gap, I just don't understand that constant urgency to be around your sibling, even though they're pretty much self-destructive. I'm like, I can't. I don't get it. So yeah, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Apollo, I didn't realize before, I guess because he's never really talked that much, but he seems like he stutters. And Phaedra and the whole, like, not really wanting to divulge her age. I'm like, you know what? I mean, you know, he's about 6 years younger than you. Oh, well. I mean, they're an odd couple anyway. Like Cynthia said, both of them are not who you would think, you know, they would be with. So, I mean, he's very nice to look at, but he doesn't seem to be, you know, that right. But, you know, whatever. You know, you gotta think about that kind of stuff when procreating. You know, you gotta, sometimes, you know, looks are great, but it's like, you know, you want to kind of make sure they got some smarts, because, you know, watering down the gene pool. But anywho, then Mimi and her whole, you know, drama, and Candy's mom, I just thought that was too much. Like, they're grown women. If they want to speak, fine. If they don't, fine. Like, they're adults. I thought she was pushing too hard on that with Kim and Nene. What else? I think that the episode that came on wasn't too eventful, from what I remember. So yeah. And then Love and Hip Hop. Chrissy, another one. But this is real life. I need her to get a job. Like, when your job is just being in your man's business, things can get a little bit hairy. You know, I really need her to find some business about herself. You know, so she can be less involved in what's going on with Jim. You know, I loved Mona, you know, what she had to say with Yandy. I mean, it was clear that Yandy was being unprofessional. And it's like, of course, you know, sometimes when you have clients or whatever, you're gonna get close. But she has to learn how to draw the line. And I really feel that she acted like she and Jim used to mess with each other, or that she likes him, because I've never seen a woman act like that over a man that she's never been with. Like, it just seems like the jilted ex, you know, or something like that. I don't know, but it's like she's way too concerned about what Jimmy is doing in his personal life. Emily and that bootleg friend of hers, advice like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, with friends like those, who needs enemies? Because that advice was such trash. She basically said it's better to stay in a crappy situation with someone you've invested time with than to possibly get into something new and good just because you want to stay with what's familiar, even though what's familiar isn't good. So many people stay in relationships because they don't want to start over. And that is so ridiculous, because just to have the bed warm, or, you know, be able to say you have a man, if being treated badly can be overlooked just so you can say you have a man, I mean, that's a problem. And, you know, to be with someone for 9 years who doesn't acknowledge you, you have a baby by, no ring, I mean, it just makes no sense. And just because he's sending flowers and asking for you back, that's not enough. You know, I feel that if you've invested that much time with someone and they want you back, they need to put up or shut up. Meaning, if they really want you back, they need to be coming at you on bended knee with a ring. Like, let's not get back into the same cycle of just being boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. We've been there, done that for 9 years. Like, there's no reason to repeat that. Like, you either need to be ready to take things to the next level or keep it moving. So I almost threw my dang on shoe at the TV when that girl was telling her, you know, you've been with him for 9 years and you know him and what he's about and da da da. And I'm like, exactly. That's exactly the reason why she needs to leave him alone. Fool. But anyway, off topic. I don't know. Well, I'm sure y'all seen it, but the new Jennifer Hudson Weight Watchers video, when I tell y'all that it almost makes me want to just say F my life. Like, I can't take it. Like, that commercial is awful. And I couldn't stand the sun in the sky one. That got on my nerves. But this, with believing in miracles and the harmonizing between her old self and her new self, I'm like, what the hell? It sounds like some cats fighting in the street. I mean, I'm like, no ma'am. And Jennifer Hudson is a wonderful singer, but that harmony in that commercial is just, and I'm like, what? Please, please, please. Okay, I'm over it. All right, Mob Wives. Drita, let me tell you something. Like 6 figures for her engagement ring. Lee set her up right. Okay, I'm like, girl, you better move down to Georgia. Okay, you can get you a nice crib with the money from that engagement ring. Okay, now in New York, you ain't gonna be able to go too far with that, but in Georgia, holla, you can get you something. Yeah, for real. Junior and Renee, you know, we'll see what happens with that, but you know, I think it's cute. You know, she feels like they're starting over and you know, everything, and so I hope he doesn't screw her over. And what's the friend? Angelo or what? Angela, what? I can't. Like, who are the men that she has been able to get houses and jewelry and all that from? I really need to know who they are because, ma'am. And that laugh, I was like, so, I can't even, I was like, ma'am. Sound like Muttley. You need to put those cigarettes down. No. What else? T.I. Okay. I know where he lives, okay? If I wasn't sure that they had security cameras, I would roll up in there and do a drive-by spanking on King and just leave after I spank his behind and just leave him there. Cause he needs spanking. Like, he is just beside himself. And it's funny because it seems like the 2 kids that he and Tiny have together are the worst behaved. Like his outside children seem to be very good kids, but them 2 little ones with Tiny, they're a little rambunctious. I'm like, Tiny, I need you to lay some hands, okay? Cause they're a little out of control. Now, you know, King is the worst. You know, the baby, he's so cute, but you know, he be doing some little stuff too. But King is, no ma'am. He needs a nice butt whooping, and that's all to it. You know, I understand the cameras are rolling, but I would have been like, excuse me, I would have yanked his behind up in a room, shut the door, and tore that butt up. Bump that. Okay? Consequences need to be immediate. Children need immediate results. Okay? So yeah. But that's basically it. Oh, the Braxtons from last week. What the hell is with all the cheating in that family? The women, the men. I mean, it's just like, woo, a free for all. And then Tamar and her comment about Trina not being able to come back for seconds. I'm like, what? Like, why would you say that? Like, that really makes me wonder about her. I'm like, boo-boo. What is really going on? If your mind is running along those lines, you might be a little suspect in your own ish, okay? Because no ma'am. And Trina and Gabe, I just really need them to just cut it out. I mean, that just seems like a train wreck. Like, seriously, no ma'ams. And Tamar, and her always feeling like everybody's ganging up against her. Her perception is just completely just convoluted. Like, seriously, no. Tamar likes to give everyone advice, and then when they shut her down, oh, now everybody's attacking her. You know, after she done said all kinds of mean stuff to everyone else. they're attacking her. I'm like, no. If you just keep your mouth closed for 5 seconds, you know, maybe you can learn something and realize that no, people aren't ganging up on you. You just need to shut your mouth because your life is not perfect. So, but that's it. I'm done. This video has been longer than I really wanted it to, but there's so many shows that I'm watching. Oh, Teen Mom. Chop. Well, Janelle has been arrested again, and I really hope that she stays in jail for a while because clearly she's not making good decisions outside of prison. So she might need to stay up in there a while. You know, her mom is way too old to be, you know, raising a baby. Like, that's just too much. And she had moved out, and evidently that's not going to last from the previews from the next episode. Kaylin and that whole child support, I really hope that Joe takes it to court and gets it reduced because 50% of his income on child support, like, that's ridiculous. Like, if you think about it, like, how would you be able to live on half of your income? I know if my income was reduced by half to pay for child support, I'd be living at home. Like, I mean, seriously. Or in the dang roach infested, you know, place. Because, I mean, that's just too severe. And the thing is, Joe's family has Isaac all the time. He's either with Joe, he's with Joe's brother, or something. So, considering that he has Isaac at least half of the time, you know, I feel that she's being extremely trifling in, you know, taking him to court because basically because she don't want to do what she needs to do and totaled her car and now has a car note, and also she's not paying rent. Okay, so I'm like, what do you need $500 a month for when Joe is helping you with the care of Isaac? I want to say Isaac is at his parents' house every day because she drops him off there when she goes to class. So at least 5 days a week probably, you know. And so I'm like, if y'all are pretty much sharing the custody, then no ma'am. Like, you know, I cannot stand deadbeat dads. Like, that burns me up to my core. But when the dad is trying and is doing the right thing by the child and the mom just wants to bleed him dry, you know, just because their relationship didn't work out, you know, and all that, I'm just like, no, that's ridiculous. So I'm salty about that. I'm glad Chelsea got a job because her dad really needs to stop paying for everything. And I need her to let Adam go. I mean, that relationship is just not going to happen. Leah and the twins, you know, I'm hoping that the baby does not have that skeletal disorder that they think she may have. And it sucks to, like, know something's wrong but not know what it is and having to play this waiting game. I mean, I feel awful about that. But, you know, now she got another baby on the way. And it's like, all right, you kidding me? So, with someone else. So, and I mean, that's a hard working man. When I say he makes sure that he provides, you know, for his family, I mean, that's very admirable. I don't know what was going on, you know, behind the scenes where she felt she couldn't make it work and needed to get with someone else and now get pregnant by this guy. You know, I don't know, but alright, but that's it, y'all. Alright, peace.